Oh man, I'm getting so pumped. So today's Monday. 2 nights ago, my buddy Kyle came over with his welder and his argon tank, and we finally welded in this plate. And for what we pulled off, it's gonna work. So I took a 3/16 plate and put it on here and mocked it up and cut the edges off and got it in there to where it's pretty good, and then put my plate on top and then marked it with Sharpie to make sure I got the hole exactly where I wanted it. And then we took this plate, welded a nut on the bottom of it, and as we were doing that, we had the bolt in it to make sure it didn't, like, I guess, shrink up or anything like that. So like Kyle would have to explain that. But got everything lined up, had these bolt holes. We had the bolts in here on the motor mount when we were welding this all up too, to make sure it was all aligned. And so this is all done, except I still have to tap or thread, do something with this bolt hole, because the threads in this is like all junk. So, but that one's perfect. So once I get this done, I get the motor mount back on and get my intake manifold back on, and then we'll be doing the fun stuff. And so excited to mess with some nitrous, but do it safely. So that's definitely going to be an upcoming video. And I don't know when that's going to be, but it's going to be here very soon, sometime in the winter. So stay tuned. So I'm at Home Depot and I needed to get some new bolts because these bolts, this is the correct size, but then I also pulled off another one on my motor mount that was about this much longer. And so when it went all the way through, it was actually coming into the top of this and making new threads, and that's what made it all messed up. So I'm at Home Depot, and if you guys were ever curious on like what size bolt that is on your motor mount, at least for the two farthest point ones on the firewall, it's an M10 by 1.25. Threads in there real nice. And then at Home Depot they have some. And I'd rather be going to Ace Hardware, because Ace Hardware has a bunch of selection, but they're closed down here in Hendersonville. So hopefully Home Depot saved the day and they had some. So that's what's up. Look at the action on this baby. So I just tapped this one with an M10 by 1.25 to redo the threads, and bam, oh, so nice. That one right there, it's good. The threads are good. I put a bolt all the way through and all the way back. It's just a little bit hard to get this one through, and then this one under here, kind of hard to see because my light's on the left side. That one is the one that I made that plate, and you can see that we got welded up. And all I did was just take a Sharpie and then just kind of like put the plate where I wanted it, and then put a dot on it. So when we welded it out and everything like that, everything's a little bit off kiltered, I guess you can call it, like just a little bit off. So like I had to like put that one halfway and get that one started, and then get that one started, and finally they're all going pretty good. So mission complete. Man, I am so impressed with what me and a couple friends pulled off. We welded in that plate. Now we have a working motor mount that doesn't flex back and forth. It's got grade 8 bolts in it, man. Man, this stuff, this is awesome. I love it. And thank you again, Kyle, for helping me out with that motor mount and welding up that plate for me. You're awesome, dude. And thanks, guys, for all the support, even though I only have 15 subscribers, but who's counting? And I can't wait to go and do some more drag racing this year with a working motor mount. That's going to be legit.